Hi everyone, this is Sam and welcome to Logic. Today we have an advanced vocabulary video, and since the Christmas spirit is still in the air, I thought we should squeeze as much knowledge out of Christmas as possible, so we'll learn 5 idioms related to it. And you know me, I'll make sure to sprinkle some other advanced words here and there. As some of you may know from my Christmas video from last year, which you can find over here, I absolutely love Christmas and I love spending it with my family to the point where I have some Christmas decorations all year round. And now, without any further ado, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. First of all, I say that the Christmas spirit is still in the air, but that actually depends on the country you live in. And I was taken aback when I found out when I moved to London 12 years ago. I naively thought that Christmas stretched over the same period of time everywhere in the world. Well, in every country that celebrates it, but it turns out that's not the case. Having grown up in Italy, where the Christmas period ends on the 6th of January, with a big bank holiday that commemorates the 3 wise men, or 3 magi, reaching Jesus soon after his birth, I thought it was the same everywhere. But in England, for example, New Year's Day marks the end of Christmas, and bang on the 2nd of January, all decorations start being taken down and Christmas is brutally gone. Turkey is a staple and very common meat we have at Christmas in the UK, and although I have to say I find the live animal absolutely revolting and scary, we can learn some English through it. Bearing that in mind, see if you can guess the meaning of this idiom. Accepting his proposal to get paid less for the same amount of money would be like turkeys voting for Christmas. This is not an extremely common idiom, but I think it's absolutely brilliant. Christmas is a very bad time to be a turkey because, let's face it, you'll probably end up dead. So if turkeys had the right to vote, they would never vote in favour of Christmas. They would ban it if they could. This idiom means that something goes against your self-interest and it's detrimental to you. Why would you accept to work the same amount of hours for less money? It makes no sense, just like turkeys wanting Christmas. Sticking with Turkey, what about go cold turkey in this sentence? When smokers try to stop smoking, some of them try reducing their daily amount of cigarettes gradually until they get to 0. But apparently that's not the best course of action. The best way to stop smoking apparently is to go cold turkey, so to go from whatever amount of cigarettes you have in a day to absolutely 0 immediately. Using fancy words, this idiom refers to the abrupt and sudden withdrawal from and cessation of the use of addictive substances. In layman's terms, it means that you stop doing something or taking substances or drugs abruptly, immediately and fully, without slowly decreasing the amount. It can refer to less serious things. Some people are addicted to checking their phones all the time, but if they go on a meditation retreat, for example, usually their phones get taken away from them. So they go from checking their phones to nothing for a week. So they go cold turkey in that case as well. There is a lot to say about the third idiom, which is camp as Christmas. Camp can be an adjective, and originally it means that a camp man has mannerisms typically thought of as belonging to a gay person. The way he speaks, the way he moves, the way he is very theatrical, what he wears, the bright colours that he wears. I am fairly camp myself. I move my hands a lot, for example, which I always try to keep below the camera so you don't see them and you don't get distracted by them. It's not necessarily an offensive word to refer to the gays. We have much worse ones that we can use, but some men may feel hurt in their masculinity. I would say camp is more used to describe someone's mannerisms as a fact rather than an insult. We have butch men, who are the very macho and masculine ones, and also men who are slightly more in touch with their feminine side, maybe in the way they speak, the way they move, in their flamboyant clothes or flamboyant interests, so they are a little bit more camp or effeminate, if you will. This has nothing to do with your sexual identity. If you're camp, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're gay. Butch men can be both straight, so heterosexual, or gay, and camp men can also be either straight or gay. So it's not about who you are sexually attracted to, it's more about your own personality as an individual. If anything, it's more about other people's preferences towards someone's campness. Some people only want very butch men as their partner. Some people don't mind a man who is slightly on the camper side of things. And there's nothing wrong with saying, I don't like Tom romantically because he's a bit too camp for me. That simply means that campness is not a trait that you are romantically and sexually attracted to, but it's not an insult. It's just something that you may or may not like, just like any other personality trait. Since camp is usually associated with the idea of brash, bright colours, lights and fun, it can be used to describe a lot of things. A musical can be camp with the music, the lights, the dancing, and Christmas is camp in that sense because it's full of lights and colours. A birthday party can be camp as Christmas if it has a lot of balloons, decorations and lights everywhere. If you say that a person is camp as Christmas, is that an insult? That depends on how you say it, who you say it to or about. If you say it with a warm smile on your face about or to someone that you know is comfortable with the fact that they are camp and they accept it, then that's absolutely fine. It's just a fun, cheerful way to describe someone. However, if you say it with malice about or to someone that you know doesn't really appreciate it and will get offended, then it is indeed an insult. If your manager unexpectedly gives you a promotion and a pay rise, you can say that Christmas came early for you. And that's an expression that we use to talk about the fact that something good has happened, especially an unexpected, pleasant surprise. The fifth idiom is light up like a Christmas tree, and it has 3 different meanings. In the first one, because a Christmas tree is full of lights, if I say that a house is lit up like a Christmas tree, it means that it's very brightly lit. If someone lights up like a Christmas tree, that means that they're very happy, and you can tell by the big smile on their face. On a completely different note, if you say our soldiers lit up the enemy position like a Christmas tree, that's an informal and slightly indelicate way to say that they blew it up with a lot of bombs, missiles and bullets. And that's it for today. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel down below. And do let me know in the comments if you knew all of these idioms, if you knew the word camp and how we use it, and if you have a direct translation in your language for this word. In the meantime, I will see you on Thursday with my quick vocabulary video and next Tuesday with another explanation one.